Hey guys, it's Tom. Today, I know it's only like the 30th of January. It's really still pretty early, but the weather's heating up. It's going to be like, I don't know, 78 degrees outside today here in Savannah, Georgia. Last week we had 4 inches of snow and 3 inches of ice, and today we've got about 78 degrees we're looking at here. And I'm going to go out and I got to prune. Do some of my trimming on the Satsumas out front there. They're getting a little long and stringy. I don't have any in here right now. But they're getting a little long and stringy, so we're going to get to work on them before they go to budding out. We don't want that. I don't want it to clip off any flowers. So let's go get started on that now. Okay, so here we go. We're going to head out to the field where these Satsumas are, get our cart to carry away the limbs. We're going to get some tools you need to have. You need a good set of work gloves. I use leather gloves. You need some shears, handheld shears, and you need a sharpening steel so that you can keep the edge on those shears very sharp so that you can make clean cuts. See that dark piece of steel right there? That little thin edge? That's the sharpening part of the steel. And you're going to rake that across the edge of your shear. See that? At about a 30-degree angle. Keep that blade nice and sharp. I use bypass shears by Corona. Keep that blade nice and sharp. You make clean cuts. Here we go over here to our first tree. This particular tree, well, you can see all these big long stringies hanging off of here. I can't have these developing any fruit because in November, if they go to developing fruit, the ripe fruit will snap the limb, and that'll be worthless for me. I can't have that. So I'm going to get these all cut back about a maximum length of 30 inches away from the trunk. So I'm going to be cutting off, I don't know, maybe 2 feet off of these little stringy limbs coming out here. Here, look at this particular limb right here. Last year I must have had a dull blade because see that joint that I snipped? Well, the regrowth went across the top of the tree. How crazy is that? And this regrowth limb, it must be like 4 feet long. Well, if that goes to making fruit, that's a disaster because the fruit will weight down inside the interior of the canopy of the tree. So this whole entire thin regrowth limb, this has got to go. So I've got to get this cut out of here. So let's right. That's last year's snip. And I'm going to cut this back again this year with a sharper tool. So get that a nice clean cut. Yeah, and you see that will heal easily and quickly. Another thing I want to show you. See this limb joint right here? This limb joint, you see that twig coming out the back side of that limb joint? I've got to get that out of here. That little small twig does nothing for the tree, but it does provide an environment for insects to hide and breed. And I need to get that out of there because I don't want any insects on the interior of my Satsuma tree. So we're going to get in here and snip that little twig out, go right up by the tree trunk there, and there's also one on the back side of this limb. So I want to go in and snip that out too. Yeah. Get rid of all these little twigs on the inside by my limbs. Opens that up. Now I've got a nice open tree spot there. Sunlight, airflow, all these good things that'll go on now versus if those twigs would have stayed there. Lots of sunlight getting into these open joints. So there you go. That'll get you started in the right direction right there. Keep that tree open. Get rid of those stragglies, no stragglies. And got a lot of work to do out here today. A lot of catching up to do. The snow put us really far behind last week. We're going to get it. We're going to catch up. And I'll see you again next time. Thanks for tuning in. See ya.